Wonder powers, activate.
The Wonder Twins! Despite the fact that we're not actually twins at all.
No.
Born on different years.
And we're using elbows.
And we don't really look that much alike, so. But we're still called the Wonder Twins. Because people wonder why we're called twins. Get it?
And there we go.
That joke was so bad I almost died, so.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. Kyle, how are you tonight?
Not too bad. A little chilly, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just decided to drink a hot chocolate. Yay! Hot chocolate.
Dunkin' Donuts hot chocolate. Yeah, product placement.
Oh, that's a shameless plug.
It is really cold outside.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't even like you're like, oh, you know, it's a little bit chilly, like sweatshirt weather. Like, this is full on, like, Arctic, I don't know, Canadian, just frigid air that we got going on here. It's supposed to be around the next couple days, too. So,
yeah.
yay!
I think we're really getting to that December weather right now. So.
Seriously. It's just so cold. It's there's no words to describe it other than it's just cold. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Nice to meet you.
Arnold Schwarzenegger comes to mind.
Yeah, pretty
and a bunch
much.
of
Mr.
bad
Freeze.
puns.
Yeah. Hey, cool party. Okay.
Now that we got that out of the way, so for tonight's episode, what we're gonna talk about is what sporting events, professional or otherwise, make us feel the most patriotic. I mean, because there are a lot of sporting events out there over all 4 seasons, and some, really sort of bring that sense of nationalism or patriotism, whatever you want to call it. And so we're going to sort of run down a few of those events that really stick out when we think of really patriotic events. So I guess I'll start, and there are 3 that really stick out to me.
All right.
And Kyle, you can kind of build off this if you like. The first one is the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Super Bowl. I mean, the Super Bowl is the biggest event in American professional sports, obviously, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
And no matter what team you're rooting for, you watch the Super Bowl. Like, the Super Bowl is about as American as apple pie. Not American Pie, that was a movie. Apple pie. Like, everybody watches Super Bowl. Like, your team cannot even be playing, and you're still going to watch the Super Bowl.
Well, it's also one of the few sports events that has, like, one of the biggest musical acts of the
True,
year,
yeah.
Like, usually that's when, like, everyone, they collaborate, Coldplay, Beyonce, and all these famous people, like, every year. So it's kind of cool to see it for that and for also the game and everything.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, at least a quarter of the people that watch the Super Bowl are only watching for the halftime.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's funny. It's like there's like a wide demographic of people who watch the Super Bowl. There's some that watch their like favorite artists, don't even care about the game, but there's other ones who actually like have teams in a team that is playing, and they're just the football fans in general. Yeah. And one of the most, I think, patriotic moments,
especially for fantasy. I think fantasy also plays a big part in that too.
Definitely does. But one that's sort of special around here and is sort of made it feel really patriotic was in 2001, right after the obviously September 11th and the aftermath. Our New England Patriots ended up making it to and winning the Super Bowl. And I think it was very fitting, sort of gave the country something to rally behind, Patriots and what had happened on 9/11. It was just a very fitting deal. And also, to sort of build off that point, the World Series that year actually pitted the New York Yankees, which was also fitting. And so, I mean, even a lot of, I know, non-Yankee fans were rooting for the Yankees in that World Series just because of, what had happened in New York and stuff like that, just really sort of bringing the country together. So, the Super Bowl I definitely would think would be one of them. The second one is the Olympics. I mean, it's probably one that's pretty obvious to most people when you think about patriotic sports. I mean, you've got your country competing for gold medals in all these sports. We just had the Summer Olympics this past summer.
That's right.
In Sochi. No, it wasn't so. Sochi was the Winter Olympics. Rio was this past summer, yes.
Just like the Duran Duran song. Her name was Rio. Okay, I'll stop.
But, yeah, I mean, the Olympics, you love to watch, your favorite athletes compete, the USA on the jersey, or whatever country you're from.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like to see an athlete or a team from your nation win a gold medal. It's something special about that. They raise the flags up, and then your national anthem is playing. It's just a very, very cool thing. A very cool symbol of American pride, or just whatever country you're in.
Yeah, and what's nice about the Olympics too is, what's really interesting is that it's one of the few sporting events that is very spread out. You pretty much get a form of Olympics every 2 years.
True,
every 4 years being the summer. Every 4 years winter.
No, that is true.
It's kind of like it's kind of cool.
It is. It's very cool.
It makes the event feel even more special. I feel like because it's more sparse than other events, too. So
now, Kyle, I gotta ask you an honest question.
Yes.
In regards to the Olympics,
all right.
Do you find yourself supporting America more or Canada more?
Oh man, that's a tough one. When you're a dual citizen, it's you have to make the choices, or. Well, I kind of support both of them in a way, I guess.
I have a feeling which way you lean in hockey.
Well, it's
like if Canada and the U.S. were playing hockey in the gold medal game, which team would you root for?
That's actually kind of a tough one, despite the fact that I would actually, I'm as a Montreal Canadiens fan over a Bruins fan, and yes, you can start pelting the tomatoes. But I don't know, in that situation, that's actually kind of a tough decision, to be honest. I'm kind of indifferent when it comes to like America versus Canadian sports. There's lots to love about both.
You heard it here first. So. Kyle Souza does not care about Canada or America.
Yeah, I don't really care about it. No, I'm just kidding.
But
I'm just whoever wins, I'm happy for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, so then the last event I wanted to talk about it does, when America's in it, it provides a sort of a sense of nationalism, but just a sense of patriotism, but I feel like it just sort of provides a sense of patriotism no matter what country you're from, if your country's in. That's the World Cup.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Obviously, just like the Olympics, it happens every 4 years. It's a soccer event, first of all, for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about. And the U.S., the women's side of the U.S. has been in it, I think, like every single time. But for the men's event, they've had their struggles over the years. But still, when they're in it, you still see people who barely watch soccer, like me, who actually go and watch the game, games, and are trying to get behind their nation's team, or any country really. It could be Italy, Brazil, France, doesn't matter. No matter what, you see like the fans, all in their garb and stuff like that, and just getting really excited, especially if their country wins, obviously. So I feel like not just specifically to America, but for most countries, the World Cup definitely provides a good sense of patriotism.
Yeah, very well put. Yeah.
Yeah, and so, Kyle, I wanted to sort of ask you, do you have any other events that you would like to share?
It's tough because you actually covered really pretty much most of I think the really important ones, the major ones. Well, I guess one event I would kind of say I would say well, it's not one specific event, but I should maybe I'll just allot this to like a specific time, like March Madness. I think is kind of a good one. It's not one event, so I guess I don't know. I could be cheating on this one a little bit, but I think it's kind of a nice way to especially bring colleges from around the country together. It's really, I feel like there are a lot of years where there's a college that doesn't always get the opportunity to
True.
go to the playoffs, to go to these things.
Yeah,
you know?
no, very true. I mean, you look at like a Harvard or something. Like Harvard, 2 years ago, won an NCAA tournament game, and you have all these random, George Mason, Florida Atlantics or the Florida Gulf Coast of the world who make a run all the way to the Final Four. I mean, and it's just like I think you're right because I mean, a lot of people. Watch March Madness, and even people that aren't really that big basketball fans, like they fill out their brackets, and they, it's exciting. It's an exciting time of year. So you're right. That's I didn't even think of March Madness, but that's actually a very good one because it does, sort of brings the country together in a way for at least those few weeks that it's going on.
Yeah. So it's. No, really, it's just a kind of you're right. It's like a fun event. It's just like, and it is kind of nice. It's one of the few events, I guess you could call it still an event that lasts like a few weeks. It's not just
3
all
weeks
in one shot.
Exact, just
3 weeks, yeah. So it's kind of like got that almost Olympics feel a little bit. Like it's over time. It's spread over time instead of just being one day. The Super Bowl of the world. I mean, actually, no, World Series can be a few weeks too, depending on
No, you're absolutely right.
But yeah, no, I think that's pretty fun. I'm trying to think what other events can be. Well, I don't know. I guess I could throw chess in there, but chess isn't really a sport. It's more of a mental sport.
Yeah, mental exercise.
Yeah, so I guess I could say chess. And you get those really amazing chess competitions, or even the spelling bee. You get the national spelling bee. But again, that's another.
We're really pushing it here. We are really pushing it here.
But I know. I think really my number one sports pick would probably be March Madness. I think if I had to pick one, if I have some other ideas, I'll definitely let you know though. But I think
I'll get back to you.
I'll get back to you.
And by the way, if you folks at home have any events that you feel, fit into sort of that whole idea of, really patriotic or nationalistic, whatever you want to call it, feel free to, to let us know. Comment, Facebook, Twitter. We already said the Olympics. We have random people are just
they're talking through the walls. Right?
Yeah,
the walls start to talk to them.
Yeah, the walls are speaking. I already did say the Olympics, but yes. The Davis Cup. I guess some of those tennis events, like the Ryder Cup for golf, USA versus Europe.
That's true. What about the what about the Deutsche Bank, like the PGA Tour? That's pretty big too.
Yeah,
right?
Or even like
or is
the
that
major,
more local? Like
that's kind of like but it's a major pro event, obviously. Or like Wimbledon.
Wimbledon, oh yeah, I know.
Wimbledon's a good the U.S. Open for tennis.
Oh, there you go. All right.
So,
we're getting some good ideas.
Yeah, all right. So now we're thinking outside the box a little bit.
There you go.
But again, if you the fans at home have any ideas for us, anything else, please feel free to comment. We'd love to hear from you. Tweet us, Facebook, smoke signal, send registered letters.
Yeah. Or owls. We'll still get
carrier pigeons.
Carrier pigeons or owls via Harry Potter. We'll do that too.
Yeah, but so now we're gonna move on here to sort of the end part of our episode, our monologues, and I guess I'll go first if that's okay.
Right.
Because today, was kind of a sad day in the sports world.
Yeah.
I know Kyle and I were talking about sort of Craig Sager, who is a very well-known TV broadcaster, does the basketball games for TNT. He passed away, sadly, today after a battle with leukemia. And he just seemed like a very good guy, was very courageous in his battle with leukemia. And, the Bruins just scored a goal. And, was just really, dedicated to what he did, dedicated to broadcasting, really seemed to enjoy interacting with the players and coaches. Everybody seemed to like him. Wore the craziest suits too. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go online and search Craig Sager, look at some of the suits he wore. Like, some of those things are crazy. I remember Kevin Garnett, who used to play for the Celtics, when he was with the Celtics, literally told Craig Sager in an interview to burn one of his shirts to burn one of his suits when he got home. I mean, the thing was just so out there. But obviously he'd been sick for a while. I mean, it was a well-known, battle that he was undertaking. But just to see him unfortunately fall victim to this, to that disease is. Very sad, and I know we don't know him personally, but still the Bruins scored again. Holy cow!
On fire.
Yeah, 2 goals in like 10 seconds.
Nice.
But just to if I know his family probably isn't watching, but our thoughts and prayers are obviously with them and during this time, and rest in peace, Craig. You will be missed by a lot. I know that much. So. That's it for my mom. Kyle, you got anything for us this week?
This week, nah, I'm sorry, guys. The well's run dry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll forgive you. But listen, before we
it's really dark. Look at that.
Yeah, we're in the dark.
Dark
there
night.
we go.
There we go. That's better.
That's better.
Awesome.
Oh well. But before we go, we do want to re-emphasize something, and that is this coming Monday.
Oh yes.
We are going to be collaborating with the Craig Show, aka It's Not His Show, on a holiday special. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be weird. And we're really looking forward to it. And Kyle, why don't you sort of tell the folks at home a little bit, because this is sort of going to be a unique filming process. Why don't you tell the folks a little bit about it?
Here's what we're gonna do. So, in non-typical episode crossover fashion, we are going to actually film using our on the couch laptop, aka my laptop. And also the Craig Show cameras. So, see these guys. For those of you who have not seen the Craig Show, it is a comedy sketch show that our friend Craig does with a bunch of his friends from the town of Stoneham.
By the way, many of them have been on our show. Sky. Obviously, Craig's been on it.
Yep.
So
you've seen
Sean's
he called in, I think.
Yeah,
Sean, a couple people.
But I mean, he's been a guest.
Exactly. Yeah. So we've had guests you're right, from that show kind of come on ours. So we've had some kind of mini
and we've been on
theirs.
And we've been on theirs too several times. I mean,
so this holiday, we kind of want to do a double holiday special. It's the Craig Show holiday special, but also it's our holiday special.
Yeah,
where we're going to talk about. You'll see what it is.
Yeah.
We won't give away too much, but it is a holiday.
We'll keep you in suspense.
Yeah, but it is holiday related, so
of course.
We'll see both shows.
And sports related. It's sports related.
There you go. Yeah.
But it's gonna be weird and it's gonna be fun. By the way,
it'll be a very different episode.
If you get a chance, go and look up It's Not My Show on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter.
Lots of great episodes.
But also, we released a promo earlier this week, a couple days ago, for the holiday episode. It was really funny. Basically, me and Craig were sort of the big figures in that one. So
it's the
please,
big host battle.
please check it out. And I mean, obviously, I know I'm so much better than Craig is.
Of course.
We don't even have to.
Our show's the best.
Yeah.
That, so.
We make the Craig Show what it is.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean
they're always coming here asking us for ideas. The phones are See, I can hear the phones buzzing way in the distance. I know you guys can't, but they're over there. They're buzzing. So yeah,
operators standing by.
We can hear them. I know you guys can't. We can.
But it's gonna be real fun. So again, that's next Monday, December 19th. We're gonna be filming that up at the Stoneham TV studios. Again, really looking forward to it, and the episode will be out on both channels. Actually, probably mid to late next week.
So it's kind of cool. I would recommend, if you really like the episode, if you watch it, if you enjoy it from one perspective,
go watch it from the other perspective. Yeah, go watch it from the other perspective.
Yeah. Namely, I would definitely try to watch it from the Craig Show because they got all the really cool camera angles, so they actually probably got a slightly better edge on us.
It would be kind of interesting to see
Oh yeah.
see it from our like laptop perspective.
That's true.
Too.
So you guys have your choice. You can do the on a couch camera where it's one camera, or you can do the Craig Show cameras where they got the fancy TV studios and they switch back and forth.
Yeah.
So however way you want to watch it, you can watch it. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So stay tuned to that. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
So that's going to do it for this edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, he's Kyle. I'm Robbie signing off from the couch. We will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.